We are starting to see a few thunderstorms develop as we're getting into your Friday evening. So also getting a few viewer photos sent in. So thank you very much, including Stevie here in Manistee, where he's saying he was just seeing some hail from a passing thunderstorm moving by his backyard. It does look like just about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Let's go ahead and talk about where we currently do have a few of those thunderstorms out there right now, mainly going throughout Newaygo County. You're talking about areas near Croton, White Cloud, eventually moving areas into Mecosta County. So Big Rapids, heads up. You're probably talking about at least some heavy downpours, also some hail like we just did see there in Manistee, and some gusty winds. Also from the National Weather Service saying we've been seeing those gusts closer to 40 to even 50 miles per hour. That's the other cell that was moving throughout Manistee County. Now going to move areas into Wexford County, could even clip areas into Grand Traverse County, at least the southern portions, so areas even near Kingsley, Mesick, and we'll talk about Manton, Cadillac. We'll be watching that cell a little bit closer too as we're getting into the next few hours. So this is pretty much what we'll be talking about going later into the rest of your Friday evening, and even getting closer to the midnight hour. Chances are going to be there for a few more of these pop-up style showers and storms along a cold front, eventually moving through once we're getting closer to the midnight hour tonight. Once we see that frontal passage, any of our rain, thunderstorm chances, at least any of our severe chances, we're done and over with it as we get into the beginning of the weekend. And then once we're getting into the weekend, Saturday morning, a spotty shower chance at worst. This model run at least is trying to bring in just a few lone showers right there closer to the Lake Michigan shoreline by late Saturday night. Really thinking we're mostly dry even as we go past midnight and even getting into your Easter Sunday right there by the time we reach Sunday morning. Thinking there at least will be a few more clouds in the mix as well. This model run also trying to give us a little bit more sunshine as we go right there into the day on Sunday. Overall partly cloudy. We'll call it a good mix of sun and clouds before our next system from the south will start to bring in some more rain chances as we get later Sunday night into next Monday. Let's get your live weather stations out there right now. It's been a fairly mild day. You're still talking about numbers anywhere from the 60s, 70 degrees right now into Mount Pleasant. Pickford to the north still holding on to some mid-50s. Right there at 55 degrees. And as we get to the numbers past midnight tonight, behind this cold front moving through, helping to spark up some of these showers and storms, just a little bit cooler in the numbers. You'll talk about some 30s closer to the Lake Huron shoreline, still holding on to at least a few low 40s. That will take you into the beginning of the weekend. And you will notice, at least compared to the numbers we've had today, into the day tomorrow, just going to be a little bit cooler. We'll still call it mild. You've still got your fair share of some 40s right there, eastern upper tip of the mitt. Wind's still going to be a little bit breezy, that direction coming out of the northwest, and even at times near 20 miles per hour. South of the Mackinac Bridge, western lower, still your fair share of some 40s, taking you into a Saturday afternoon. Overall, some drier skies, at least by the afternoon tomorrow. Eastern lower still could hold on to a few low 50s right there near the Lake Huron shoreline. Overall, pretty nice day as we're getting into the second half of our Saturday. I think if we have a better chance for some slightly warmer temperatures into the day tomorrow, we'll talk about some 50s getting into our central counties by the time we do reach a Saturday afternoon. So here we go into the next 7. You're still going to talk about that chance for a spotty shower early on Saturday, increasing clouds for Easter Sunday. I think once we're past the storm chance today, most of your weekend dry, David. Next chance for some rain comes in as we go into next Monday.